Ant-Man and the Wasp, 2018, a fun-filled, high-stakes quantum adventure. Introduction. Released in 2018. Ant-Man and the Wasp is the 20th film in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, MCU, and the sequel to 2015's Ant-Man. Directed by Peyton Reed, the film blends comedy, superhero action, and quantum physics into a high-stakes yet family-centric story. Starring Paul Rudd as Scott Lang, Ant-Man, and Evangeline Lilly as Hope Van Dyne, the Wasp. The movie introduces audiences to more advanced shrinking technology and explores the mysterious quantum realm. First mentioned in the original, Ant-Man, taking place after the events of Captain America: Civil War, but before Avengers: Infinity War, Ant-Man and the Wasp is a lighter entry in the MCU. Its focus on humor, character development, and the dynamics of family relationships sets it apart from the universe-threatening stakes of other films in the franchise. However, it still connects to the larger MCU, particularly in its post-credits scene, which ties into the aftermath of Infinity War. Plot overview. The film opens with Scott Lang nearing the end of his house arrest, imposed after his participation in the events of Captain America: Civil War, where he fought alongside Team Cap in violation of the Sokovia Accords. Scott is trying to lead a normal life with his daughter Cassie, Abby Ryder Fortson. And despite being disconnected from Hank Pym, Michael Douglas, and Hope Van Dyne due to his actions, he has vivid dreams about Janet Van Dyne, Michelle Pfeiffer, Hope's mother, who disappeared into the quantum realm decades earlier. Meanwhile, Hank and Hope are working on building a quantum tunnel to rescue Janet. Believing that Scott's brief journey into the quantum realm in the first film has created a psychic connection between him and Janet. However, their efforts are disrupted by two major obstacles. Ava Starr, Ghost, Hannah John Carmen, a woman with unstable molecular abilities due to a quantum accident, and Sonny Birch, Walton Goggins, a black market tech dealer who wants Hank's quantum technology for his own gain. Scott, who is still under house arrest, gets dragged back into the action when Hope and Hank abduct him, needing his help to find Janet. The trio races against time to complete the quantum tunnel while being pursued by both Ghost and Sonny Birch. Along the way, they receive help from Scott's friend Luis, Michael Peña, and his security company associates Dave, Tip, T.I. Harris, and Kurt, David Dastmalchian, who provide comic relief and practical assistance. Key characters and performances. Scott Lang, Ant-Man, Paul Rudd. Scott's role in this film continues his portrayal as the everyman superhero, balancing his desire to be a good father with his duties as Ant-Man. Paul Rudd's comedic timing and affable charm drive the movie's humor, but the film also explores his deeper emotional struggles, particularly his guilt over being separated from Hope and Hank due to his involvement in Civil War. Hope Van Dyne, the Wasp, Evangeline Lilly, Hope steps into the spotlight as the Wasp, becoming a fully fledged superhero in her own right. She is far more capable and skilled in combat than Scott, leading many of the film's action sequences. Lilly brings a no-nonsense energy to the character while also displaying vulnerability in her longing to reunite with her mother, Janet. Hank Pym, Michael Douglas. Hank remains the brilliant but curmudgeonly scientist who is determined to save his wife. Douglas plays Hank with a mix of sternness and hidden warmth, particularly in scenes with his daughter, Hope. His dedication to quantum technology and his quest to rescue Janet drive much of the film's plot. Ava Starr, Ghost, Hannah John Carmen, Ava, also known as Ghost, is a tragic villain whose quantum instability causes her constant pain. Her motivations stem from a desperate desire to stabilize her condition, making her more sympathetic than typical MCU antagonists. Hannah John Carmen's performance brings a sense of urgency and vulnerability to the character, distinguishing her from more conventional villains. Luis, Michael Peña, returning as Scott's fast-talking, lovable friend. Luis once again steals scenes with his hilarious storytelling and endless optimism. His chemistry with Scott and the rest of the cast injects the film with much of its humor. Janet Van Dyne, Michelle Pfeiffer. Although her screen time is limited, Janet plays a crucial role in the film's story. Her connection to Scott through the quantum realm and her eventual return adds emotional weight to the film. Michelle Pfeiffer's portrayal of Janet as both wise and formidable hints at her importance to the future of the MCU. Themes and character dynamics. Family. At its core, Ant-Man and the Wasp is a film about family. Scott's relationship with his daughter Cassie is one of the emotional pillars of the movie, emphasizing the theme of fatherhood and responsibility. Similarly, the bond between Hope, Hank, and Janet serves as the central focus of their storyline, particularly Hope's longing to reunite with her mother. Redemption and sacrifice. The characters' journeys revolve around redemption and sacrifice. Scott seeks to redeem himself in the eyes of Hope and Hank for his actions during Civil War, while Ghost's motivation is driven by her desire to stop the pain caused by her quantum instability, leading her to desperate actions. Quantum exploration. The film delves deeper into the concept of the quantum realm, expanding on its potential within the MCU. This exploration of quantum physics not only adds a unique scientific twist to the superhero genre but also sets up crucial plot points for future MCU films, including Avengers Endgame. Action and visual effects. The action sequences in Ant-Man and the Wasp are inventive and fun, making full use of the film's unique shrinking and enlarging technology. Director Peyton Reed's creative direction results in fast-paced and visually dynamic fights, chases, and heists. Car chase through San Francisco. One of the standout sequences is a thrilling car chase through the streets of San Francisco, where Scott and Hope use their size-shifting abilities to outmaneuver their enemies. The chase showcases a mix of humor and excitement, with cars shrinking and growing as they speed through the city. Quantum Realm visuals. The film's portrayal of the quantum realm is a visual spectacle, with its otherworldly landscapes and abstract designs. The realm's surreal, kaleidoscopic environment stands in stark contrast to the film's grounded, real-world settings, adding a sense of wonder and mystery to the story. The Wasp's action sequences. Hope's debut as the Wasp is a highlight, particularly in her fight scenes. Her mastery of the shrinking technology allows for fluid, high-energy combat, where she effortlessly switches between full-size and miniature, delivering a barrage of punches and kicks. Humor and tone. As with the first Ant-Man film, humor is a major part of Ant-Man and the Wasp. The film maintains a lighter tone compared to other MCU entries, particularly in the aftermath of the more serious Avengers. Infinity War. Paul Rudd's Scott Lang brings a self-deprecating charm to the role, while Luis and the rest of the ex-con crew provide laugh-out-loud moments. The humor doesn't detract from the stakes, though. Instead, it complements the story, allowing the audience to invest in the characters while enjoying the lighter, more fun side of the MCU. Scott's interactions with Hope, Hank, and Cassie create a blend of heartwarming and comedic moments that ground the superhero action in relatable human experiences. The quantum realm and its significance. A significant portion of Ant-Man and the Wasp is devoted to exploring the quantum realm, which was first introduced in the original Ant-Man. This subatomic dimension is not only visually stunning but also becomes a crucial plot point for future MCU films. Janet Van Dyne's survival in the quantum realm raises questions about its potential, hinting at its importance in the broader MCU narrative. The film hints at the untapped power and danger of the quantum realm, particularly with Hank and Janet's reunion and Janet's newfound abilities after spending decades within it. This sets the stage for the quantum realm to play a key role in Avengers: Endgame, where it becomes the foundation for the time travel plot used to undo Thanos' snap. Post-credits scene. Connection to Infinity War. The mid-credits scene of Ant-Man and the Wasp is a crucial tie-in to the events of Avengers: Infinity War, and sets up Scott's involvement in Endgame, as Scott prepares to re-enter the quantum realm to collect quantum energy. Hope, Hank, and Janet monitor him from outside. However, just as Scott enters the realm, the snap occurs, and Hope, Hank, and Janet disintegrate, leaving Scott trapped in the quantum realm. This scene is a shocking reminder of the consequences of Thanos' actions in Infinity War, and leaves viewers wondering how Scott will escape and how the quantum realm will be used to undo the damage caused by the snap. Reception and impact. Ant-Man and the Wasp was a box office success, grossing over $622 million worldwide. Critics praised the film's humor, performances, and inventive action sequences. though some felt it lacked the emotional depth or epic scale of other MCU entries like Infinity War. Despite its lighter tone, the film's exploration of the quantum realm and its connection to the larger MCU storyline made it a key stepping stone toward the events of Endgame. The film's portrayal of a female superhero in a co-lead role, Hope as the Wasp, was also celebrated, with Evangeline Lilly's performance and action scenes receiving positive feedback. Conclusion: Ant-Man and the Wasp is a fun, fast-paced superhero film that blends humor, action, and family drama into a unique adventure. While it may not have the universe-shattering stakes of other MCU films, its focus on character relationships, particularly between Scott and his daughter Cassie, and Hank and his family, adds emotional depth to the story. The exploration of the quantum realm opens up new possibilities for future MCU storylines, setting the stage for pivotal moments in Avengers: Endgame. With a strong cast, inventive action, and a light-hearted tone, Ant-Man and the Wasp stands out as one of the more enjoyable and accessible films in the MCU. Its balance of humor and heart makes it a memorable entry, and its ties to the larger Marvel narrative ensure its lasting importance in the grand tapestry of the MCU.